Live. We're gonna do a little talking tonight. I'm live, guys. Your girl Janique. Make sure you come in, like the live. I came in on time tonight. Anyway, guys, take a load off. That's the whole point of this video. Do less. Do less. That's the point of this video, right? When I stop showing up, I stopped showing up because of the fact that it's draining. You can't be everything for everybody. It's draining. It's draining you. Sometimes you just gotta be like, I can't do it. I can't make it. Stop showing up for everyone, especially black women. This is serious. You're not the help. You are not the help. Stop showing up sometimes, so you can have your time, your energy, your free time for yourself. That's the whole point of it. This is not like to bash people or whatever the case may be. But in reality is, make sure you're putting your time, your energy, you're not putting off the things that you need to do because you're wasting time showing up for this person, being there for that person, this person's calling you, you're quickly picking up your phone, you're wasting hours on the show up for yourself. I spend a lot of time and energy wasting on people. I wasted a lot of time and energy on people, and I can't get that time or energy back. So I said, you know what, when I stop showing up and stop like being a part of everything and being available for people and their problems and their issues, I stopped doing that. It's too draining. And I realized too that even those same people, they're ungrateful. They even won't even remember you in the end anyway. It's not good to let people feel like they could always depend on you. Come in and like the live, guys. It's not good to let people feel like they could always lean on you. They could always depend on you. Hey, Misty. Houston in the house. Yeah, I was talking about like when I stopped showing up, my life got way better. Honestly, it did. Make sure you come in and like the live, like and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, my life got I have more time for myself. I'm more at peace. I enjoy my own company. That's just how I'm feeling in general. I don't entertain the nonsense because I realize over time, there's some people that they're very confused in their head, right? And they're just wasting your time and just killing time. And they're just selfish. I've realized that some people are very selfish, annoying, right? Sometimes those people that you're showing up for, they will not show up for you and they're ungrateful and disrespectful, and they start to take you for granted. And I'm just keeping it real. So when I stopped showing up, I realized, I have more time for myself, money for myself. Because a lot of times I looked out for people in the past, tried to do them a favor. I saw they were in a bad position, and I said, you know what, I can help you. Let me look out. And they did something really shisty. But then I start seeing as a pattern. It's not only me, it's human beings in general are very ungrateful in general. So don't give your all and don't give too much to people in general. Because I could guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, when you're in your hard time, they won't remember that. And I said 9 times out of 10. There's that 1% that they do. There's always that 1%. Hey, brown skin goddess. Make sure you come in and like the live, all right? I was like, when you trust me, get where I'm getting. Stop giving the stop get you know what I'm saying, sign language. Stop giving the you said when you're helping family members with cash, you must save and watch your budget. That's true when helping family members with cash. But let me tell you something, right? Some people, most people, they're not gonna remember anything you've done for them, and they'll turn on you after you went out your way, you bend over backwards. Is that the spirit of resentment that they have in their heart? I remember when something happened with a family member, and I left my job and I stayed there for 3 weeks with this person, right? And stayed there, be there for that situation. And it was just like this person was one of the biggest traitors in my life. I could tell you that much. This was a very trait. I don't know if there's a, you think your ego, you're up there, you're all that, you don't remember people who've been there for you. Yeah, this person was one of the biggest traitors in my life in the end. And situations like that, maybe like, you know what, let them fix their own problems. Leave them, I'll fix mine and you fix your own. Oh, black tax sucks. Entitlement. Yes, black tax. Entitlement. You don't owe nobody nothing, first of all. And no, it's not, no one asked me for nothing. That's not even the issue. The issue is, what I'm trying to say is saving your time and your energy and not going out your way for people. People are very ungrateful. They wouldn't remember the smallest thing that you've ever done for them. Oh, you say you want to help you want to help your family with financial support? If you have money to help your family, why not help them? There's nothing wrong with that. But make sure you're helping them and you have enough for yourself. That's the point. You don't give away your last. Yes, you help them, but you have something left over for yourself. And why do you feel like yeah, if they're struggling, I don't see a problem not to help. I'm serious. I don't see a problem helping. And if you have the money, why not? But don't overgive. Don't give to the point where you're suffering, like you're giving away your last. People who have more money than you will come and ask you for help, but they have more money than you. The problem is they're always in shopping or having wasteful habits. Sometimes that's the case. But you are better with your money. You have a better budget. Why should you help them if they have more money than you and they're just bad at budgeting their money? There's certain people you shouldn't help. They have more money than you, but you just live small. You save out of your paychecks and you're okay. You're comfortable. You don't worry about spending outside of your means. But they have more money than you. They spend every dime and then they're coming to you saying, hey, oh, can you give me a loan? Why would you help them? Yeah, so when I stopped showing up, my life got changed for the better. My life definitely changed for I have more time on my hands. I don't bother because I was like when I was in my bad situation, I didn't see nobody calling to check on me or whatever the case may be. So I don't bother calling to check on people all the some people I will, but I don't go out my way. I don't go out my way. I'm not always one. You think about it. Something happened, right? You had a death in the family. Listen to this scenario. You had a death in the family and you're grieving. Think about this. And somebody calls you to complain about their boyfriend for the 100th time. Cut that person off. So what some moments in life are like light bulb moments when you see the toxicity and the selfishness of the people. See, you realize I did have a death in my family. You realize that, but you're calling me to talk about the same thing for the 100th time. Your boyfriend again. You get cut off. It's just like there's delusions all about you. It's all about you and your problems. You're never concerned with me or my problems. So I'm not gonna abandon what I have for you. You get what I'm saying? If your family is helping you with your kids, you should be. It is only right that you help them back. If they're helping with your kids, it's only right. If you don't give them nothing, that's selfishness. If somebody's helping you with your kid and you give them zero, nothing, that's pure. I'm not saying give them all, or you might be struggling, but if somebody's helping you, you should be give them something, or pay a babysitter. If you don't want to give your family, pay a babysitter. Okay, so it says it's probably people pleasing, but it tends to backfire. Unfortunately, some folks will use you as a stepping stone. There are some cons of being too altruistic. All right, now, hey, thank you. My day's pretty good. Make sure you like the live. Yeah, it is people pleasing. I learned to start pleasing myself. Especially as a black woman, people will use you as a stepping stone, as their help. Do me a favor. But when it's time for you, nope. So I don't entertain the draining. That means you're draining me at this point. If you're always taking, and you're not giving back anything, you're not pouring nothing back into my cup, you're draining me. Oh, if you offer, then fine. If you offer the money, fine, but don't ever expect somebody to take care of your kids for free. But if you offer, say, hey, I don't have much, but I have 50 or whatever number, a small number, but give them something. But to take advantage is different. But no, if you offer, no, there's nothing wrong with it. So if you offer it and they say you don't have it, you're getting yourself together as family, fine. But my point is, when I stop showing up, like I stop entertaining people, and I see like, okay, I fall back. Oh, you see, I went on my way for you when you went through something. I ran down for you. I made sure you was okay, checked on you, but I don't hear from you in a year. Then you pop back up. You could stay where you at, man. Some people will disappear on you. And then they think about, oh, look how much this person did for me in the past. They're popping up because they want more favors, but don't answer. Voicemail, peace. Voicemail, I get my peace back. Draining your energy, calling, always their problem. I can't believe I entertained this foolishness. I just want to call back all my energy that I gave out wastefully. That's it. I can't, that's a part of me. I don't give away myself no more. Like my time, my energy, even long conversations. I don't waste my time giving you long conversations anymore. Anybody. Like, yeah, for my YouTube, my peoples, make sure you come in and like the live. I have more time for myself. I could do whatever I want, literally, like lay down all day, no one bothering me, no one. And if they do, I could watch the phone ring or whatever. But I stopped showing up because no one showed up for me a lot of the times when I needed it. Basically, that's why. And then I stopped showing up when I realized it's just like you're literally all about yourself, literally have no concern about me. Hey, Kim. I remember. Elvis, I remember. Come in and like the live. That's the reason why I stopped showing up. I stopped showing up when I fall back and I realize it's just like you're adding no value to my life. You're adding absolutely nothing, but you're always taking. And I'm not talking about my money. You're taking my energy. You're taking my time. You're taking my ideas. Just you cannot you cannot no longer be in my life taking, and you're not making any deposits. You can't be doing that. You've got to go. You add nothing to my life. You have to go. You're draining me. I'm tired. I'm getting older now. I got to preserve my energy. And get your peace. I got my peace back. I got my peace, my quiet, my focus, everything. And my life got way better when I just stopped entertaining every conversation, entertaining every going. And this is a part of self-care, relaxing. Relaxing. I don't know how some people have so many friends. I can't take it. I can't take the friends. I don't know how some women, I don't know how you maintain all them friends. Like one or two friends is fine. But me personally, it's like draining my energy. The constant talking on the phone, it's too much. I can't maintain all those friends. Friends are expensive. They're draining. They gossip. They spread your business around town. Some of them, it's sometimes you having a simple conversation with people, and then that same conversation, it was a one-on-one, it turns into a one-on, it turns into like 10 people know about that conversation, but we were having a one-on-one, right? Exhausting, exactly. We were having a one-on-one, so why do 10 or 15, 16 people know about that conversation when we were having? So I don't bother with the friends. Like me and you was having a one-on-one. Why are 10, 15 people coming back to me telling me about stuff that I told you? We were having a one-on-one conversation. You're the only one I spoke to about this. Why does the whole world know? Why does the whole neighborhood know? And it could be the simplest thing. It could be something small. It doesn't even have to be a big deal. But the point is, I can't deal with the constant, what people bring, the issues that people bring. So I stopped showing up for the BS too. I stopped showing up for the bullshit. Every time I come around you, you got an attitude with me. You're projecting. You got an attitude with me. You're being nasty. Everything I do irritates you. So then I'm not coming back around you then. How about that? That's why I stopped showing up too. There's some people, every time you go around them is a problem. They're provoked. They're bothered. Okay, then I won't come back. Very ungrateful. You're provoked. You're bothered. So I won't come back then. How about that? And I don't need to fit in either. I don't need to fit in. It's okay. Yeah, that's why I stopped showing up, because it's just like the mindless group think. The mindless group think. I don't show up for the foolishness, the gossip, the pretending, the whispering, the mindless women in a group and they can't think for themselves. They have to think in a group. I stopped showing up for the foolishness in general. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yeah, that's why I stopped showing up for the mess, the problem. I mean, like, why am I always a problem when you know I'm not? I'm kind, I'm caring. Why am I'm always a problem? You get what I'm saying? Why is it that I'm always a problem? Because you don't have a problem within yourself and you're projecting that on me. Why is it that when I do something, it's a problem, and when somebody else does the same exact thing, it's not a big deal? That's why I stopped showing up. Because the unfair treatment. Like sometimes you just show up and you just like, why did I come? Why do I even bother? Why am I even here? It's hard to forgive. You got to pray about that. He says, how can someone love their neighbors as they love themselves? I could love my neighbor I could just having love. If you love yourself, you wouldn't ask that question. It's about loving you, and then you have that love and you'll be loving other human beings too. Is you got to start with loving yourself. Now, with the enemies and forgiving, you got to talk to God about that part. I don't got answers for that. You just got to pray about it. But loving, you can't love anyone if you don't have that love within, if you're not filled with love to give that out. So that's why it says, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. So once you have that self-love, it'll be natural. Then that's the reason why I talk about self-hate on this channel. Because people hate themselves, so they hate a lot of people that look like them. Especially, I hate bringing it up, but black men who date white women, a lot of the times it's for self-hate reasons, and they hate black women, and you'll see that. I'm not going no deeper than that, but my point is, I stopped showing up because of the toxicity, because of the triangulation, and because I stopped showing up, I have more peace. I don't have to be in nobody drama. He said, she, what you think I did, what you're accusing me of. Just go, get out my life. When you see me with something and you don't want me to have it, you want to sabotage. So that just go. Learn to find peace on your own, and that's true happiness. Being happy in your own company and finding peace on your own, that's true happiness. I'm telling you that. Inner peace, that's happiness. Once you start finding that, you don't need validation, you don't need all these friends, you just have your inner peace. That's happiness. I stopped showing up because I wanted my inner peace. I didn't want people to disturb me and tell me I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Because you're projecting on me, right? Because you're not happy with yourself. So you're projecting, you're telling me I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. But guess what? I know who I am. And I'm none of those things you accuse me of being. Right? So that's the thing about it. I have my inner peace, because insecure people will want to always throw something on you to make themselves feel better. But they don't know the issue, the real issue is within self, and they will never fix that. So instead of dealing with unhealed talk, okay, good. Someone was calling me. Someone was calling me. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Because somebody almost interrupted this live. Okay, good. You can see. Okay, good. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Okay, good. So I stopped showing up because of the BS with people. That's why I stopped showing up. And I just find inner peace. And thank you so much. I found inner peace within my own self and happiness. Because it's just like, why every time I come around, you're upset at my presence? Do I owe you money? Why every time I come around, you're upset? And another thing, when I come around, you're telling me, oh, don't eat too much food. Why you invite to me to a barbecue and you're watching how much food I'm eating? That's one reason you won't see me again. I don't play that crazy food watcher crap. You will never see me come to your event again when you're watching me on food. I don't play that weirdo stuff. Matter of fact, I'm not desperate for food because I know how to cook and I have food at my house. So that's one reason why I will not show up to these people's place. They're watching you over food. Like you don't have a budget, that you didn't have enough money while you're inviting people over. You don't have money to buy the food. Off the food stamps that you got the food off of. Then you're sitting there telling the people, oh, you know what? There's a lot. There's a and there's a lot of reasons why I just don't bother anymore. Like when I stop showing up for people and their foolishness, I don't bother with it anymore. I don't. Because you know there's that one person who's always mad when you come around. Always starting an argument. And just sometimes when at these family functions, let me tell you so yeah, you got the food stamps with that food. And yup, you're right about that. I said that. They be getting the food stamp cooking that food and they watching everything that girl, you didn't pay for you did not pay for this food. That's why I don't go like to any barbecues and all. Certain ones I'll go, but certain ones, I'm not showing up for y'all. Old cheapo, you eat one hot dog and they watching you. They call all around town. They call Jamaica and tell people you eat 2 hot dog. Oh, she can't eat it. She can't yam. Call all around town to how much food you ate up in that place. It's just really I don't bother with people because they're obnoxious. That's why I don't show up. Yes, that's why I don't bother. And I'm happy now. Now that I stop entertaining the BS, I'm so happy. I don't entertain foolishness. I just be at home at peace. So I go out though. When I'm going out, I go out for fun. I be going out. Don't get it twisted. I do go out. But it's a thing where, hi, when you stop showing up sometimes, especially some of these family functions, and this one particular family member will always start an argument with you. It's just like, you know what? I love some other family members, but because said person is gonna be there, I will not. I will no longer be showing up. I prefer my peace. And I want you guys to take the lead and come to the place that I'm at. You say, how can you celebrate birthdays and accomplishments? And you can celebrate. It's not for everybody. It's not like that for everybody. It's certain people. It's just protecting your peace and having boundaries. Not showing up has something to do with having boundaries. Not for everyone. This doesn't apply to every person, but sometimes it's best to just not show up. Not to everybody, but certain individuals, certain things. Not, you get what I'm saying? Certain things I just don't entertain anymore. And when I say show up, it doesn't have to be a place. You don't have to show up to their energy. You don't have to match toxic people and negativity. You're just gonna be like, whatever, yo, get out my face. Go. Go and be free. Go and be happy. Go and find your joy. Find your peace. Get out my face. Like, you don't entertain the foolishness anymore. That's basically what I stopped doing. You got what I'm saying, right? I don't think, yeah, brown skin goddess. It's not only about showing up to a physical place. It's just like you're not here for the BS no more. Setting boundaries, period. I'm not here for the BS. You say yeah, you grew up a long time ago. Hey, yeah, you're just not here for it no more. It's just like bye. You deal with that a lot of that at work, right? Yeah. So sometimes you just ignore them. Like what sometimes you don't show up with your energy. Sometimes you're at work, but you're just not with the bullshit. Meaning I'm gonna seal you out of my energy, meaning I'm not gonna acknowledge you in no way, look at you, or give you any form of my energy. It's like I'm going to gray rock you and you're not getting anything from me. It's just gonna be a force field around me. That's it. Like I'm not showing up. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be physically showing up, but you're just not giving it no type of energy. I'm not giving you that energy that you're looking for. I'm just going to seal you off and pretend you're not there. And sometimes at work, you got to, your haters, you got to block, make them uncomfortable. Silence, I could be so silent. Trust me, I could silent you. I could work with you for 3 years and we never speak. 4 years, we never speak. 5 years, 6 years, we never speak. And I never even make eye contact with you or acknowledge you because you're not getting into my force field. I already felt the bad vibe with you. I already felt the bad energy with you. You're not getting in here or in here. Yes, once you're done, you waste no emotion on people. That's it. It is what it is. When you stop showing up, you save your energy. You're more like, you're more zen. You're more at peace. And my life got better because I'm more at peace. Less I have no drama in my life. I'm so at peace. I'm because I had so much drama when I was younger. So it's just like now I'm just like, oh, I'm at peace. I don't care. Like I could be by myself literally all day and be okay. You need to get to that point. You need to seal people off. Because trust me, I made people feel so uncomfortable. Yes, you love to eat, right? Uh-huh. Yes, girl. I made people feel so uncomfortable to the point where it was a problem. Because listen, I will freeze you all. Like, I will look you dead in your eye, like if you're not even there. Like, I'm looking at the air. Like, I'll be just like that. Even if you told the most funniest joke, I'm not laughing. I wouldn't even crack a smile. Like, you see this dead face? Let me show you the face that you make at your coworker. This is a face that you make, and you just make it straight like this. That's how I do. Just make sure you guys like the live, guys, and subscribe if you're new. I'm getting more consistent on my live. You see, 8:45 on time I came. I did not waste time today. Yesterday I came on time. Today I came on time. 8:45, period. I trust me, I freeze out some girl so bad, like to the point she was uncomfortable. So now you're uncomfortable. Now I gotta complain about you and tell the boss, listen, this is what happened. This girl was starting drama with me and I started freezing her out. Or you don't even like you don't just make sure with these people, if you don't say nothing, there's nothing that they could do to get you fired. And that's the whole point. Freeze them out because you there's nothing they what she doesn't speak to me. What that's what she's gonna say? Oh, she doesn't speak to me. There's nothing they could do to get you fired. Just freeze them out and learn to be in your own energy. That's it. I will look at you dead in your face like this. Just like that, no reaction. Nothing. No smiling, nada. No smiling, no frowning, just straight face. And you could go like this. How about racism? Racism is, you gotta document that. Anytime you see an incident with racism, you gotta make sure you write every incident down. Or also write and record. So whatever you could like have your recorder in your pocket open to hear whatever, but it's racism, you gotta document. That has to be documented. Yeah, but I stopped giving my energy to a lot of things. I stopped showing up with my energy. I just stopped. I'm over it. And I'm at peace. And I want you guys to get to the point, especially as a black woman, how like people always try to provoke you. Trust me. A lot of times you'll be surprised about the mentality of certain people. They'll try to provoke you. But are you physically getting up and doing work? Because if you're doing the work, I got somebody said I wasn't a team player too. Once I wanted to get fired so bad. The whole team player thing, that's how they fired me. But I still got my benefits because there's no such thing as being a team player. That's bullshit. The team players because they don't like you. That's why. And you move around. Don't be stuck at no job. Team players because they don't like you. So if you get fired, hopefully you'll get your benefits. But don't quit. Don't be a quitter. Team players because they don't like you. I know how that go. They'll be like, "Oh, you're not a team player." Because trust me, I've been there. I was the only black girl there when I was at my old job, and it's not because of that. Because I'm not kissing your ass. Unemployment, right? You'll get unemployment if you get if you get fired. But if you quit, you're not getting anything. I'm gonna be 100% transparent with y'all. I got fired because I wasn't a team player. Because I was the only black girl there, and I'm not kissing y'all ass. That's why it's difficult when you're the only black girl. That's one black. I'm a woman, but at that time I was younger, so I was only like the black girl there. It was so annoying with these jealous girls. Like the female environment. I don't want to go into no details. All I'm saying is this with the women. I'm tired of it. Do not quit that job because now you're gonna be broke with no unemployment. Only way you leave a job is if you have something lined up. That's the only way. Don't ever skip a week out of your money. Oh, you could be the youngest and everybody's a lot older and it could be miserable. That could be that too. But Kim, you was always the youngest and everybody treat you loving. I remember you was the youngest when we worked together and everybody treat you loving. I know I do. I know I treat you loving. But I know what you're saying. Some jealous women. I get it. I get it. When you're young thing, some jealous women do be treating younger girls like that. I get it. Oh, you talk about another job? Oh. I know. Yeah, our old job wasn't bad at all. We had good times. But some women, they'll be jealous of you if you're a young thing. And you're a fine young thing too. So I get it. I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. Corporate. Okay, depending. Oh, it's a corporate job. I'm thinking the salon because I'm familiar with working with a whole bunch of women. That's what I'm familiar working with. The problems. That's why I'm no longer in the salon environment. I'm no longer in the salon, but I'm still doing hair, but I'm not in the salon because y'all. If if I open my own salon, that's when I'll be in the salon. If I do open up my own salon, I'll be in the salon because then I could have order in there, and I'll make sure the girls are not fighting. And I will watch for bullying. Anybody caught bullying, you're fired. When it's a lot of women, it's drama. That's why I stopped showing up, honey. Bye. I'm not in the salon no more. I can't be with a whole bunch of PMS. I need some men to break it up. Some men got to be in the mix too. Yeah, if I open up my own salon, I definitely will have a positive, loving environment with the ladies. Yeah, I'm not being a privilege for them women PMSing, slamming things. You don't know the hell I've been through in the salon. I could tell. This is how come I know about this stuff on the channel, just being in the salon with a whole bunch of women for years and years. PTSD. Every job I've ever been, it was a whole bunch of women. Oh, you want me to do a makeup tutorial? Oh, you guys like my makeup. A lot of people compliment me at work, was like, oh, my makeup is nice, but it's very natural. All right, I will do a makeup tutorial then. Fine. I will do a makeup tutorial. And you'll be surprised the lip color I have on my lip, guys. You'll be so surprised. I will give somebody, if somebody guess the lip, what brand is this lippy? It's an old school brand, but it's oldie but goodie. And a lot of black women do not use this brand. It's called Clinique. I have the Clinique lipstick on. Clinique. Can you imagine? That's my mama gave me this. Oh, thank you. I should do a makeup tutorial. Coco Chanel. Oh, that was a good guess, but it's close because it's in the same like era. Clinique. It's Clinique lipstick I have on. It's that old glam, that old beauty. Yes, Clinique. I'm going to show you. Let me go get the lipstick. Hold on. I'm going to go show you that lipstick that I'm wearing. See? That's a Clinique lipstick. But I can't really, the writing, honestly, I don't have my glasses. The writing is so small, I really can't tell the shade. That's so, and it's getting bad. I need to start wearing my glasses. But one day I will wear my glasses and tell you the shade. It's getting bad that I don't wear it's just very bad that I don't wear my glasses. But I'm going to start one day. Because you know why I don't wear my glasses? Because when I see very clearly, it's hard for me to readjust to not seeing well. So once I take them off, and I'm used to not seeing well, but when I see clearly and then I can't find my glasses, it's just like it's hard to adjust. That's basically it. Anybody who wears glasses gets it. The adjustment thingy. These guys are next door watching basketball. I hear them screaming. All right, guys, I'm outie. I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. I will be back. I'm going to tell you on the community board when I'm coming back live. But yeah, that's why I stopped showing up. It's just like, I can't be bothered. I got my peace, more time to myself. I cannot be bothered. Love you guys. Later.